My name is Hajime Tsunezaka, junior in high school. Recently, there's a certain girl that's had her eyes on me, and perhaps not in the best way. Just as I thought, Kotori is following me again. That's right. Unfortunately, it wasn't in a good way. For the record, this girl's name was Kotori Shirayuki. She was in the same class as me, and everybody called her the most beautiful girl in the academy. She usually had a chill smile on her face, and was generally playing it cool. But for some reason, she was glaring at me, and only me. Isn't that a privilege? No. She was glaring at me, and it was in a scary way. If she continues to glare at me like this every day, then eventually, I think I would lose all of my hair follicles. Well, the only thing I can do is run!
Hey, wait! Wait, stop! Wait!
Why should I wait? I'm just being glared at like this every single day in silence. I can't handle it mentally anymore. And neither can my hair!
If you tell everybody about that thing, then I am going to destroy you.
Now do you understand? Even with such a cute face like that, she's a girl that can say such wild things. She's the most beautiful girl in school with a heart of gold, the unattainable flower? Pfft, get out of here. However, I knew her weakness, and I held a secret about her. So what was that secret? Well, let's rewind back to before this was the situation. The story goes back to about 2 weeks before today. At that time, I was still living a peaceful and happy life.
Hey, Kotori, I heard the next gym class is volleyball. I think so. I'm really looking forward to it. Let's go get changed together. Wait a minute.
And that is that Kotori Shirayuki, before she revealed her true nature to me. She certainly isn't the type of girl to say that she would destroy a loser like me, and nobody else around her has caught on to her true nature. Kotori, she sure is cute again today. That being said, at that time, I didn't know her true nature either. And of course, as a loser, there was no way I was going to step out of place, so all I could do was admire her from afar. It wasn't just me. Every single guy in the class was looking towards her with admiration.
Got it.
Nice attack! Kotori's amazing!
Not only was she smart, she was athletic and had a great body too. How can anybody this perfect in this world exist? But she does. And her name was Kotori Shirayuki. Everybody else at the school acknowledged her to be the most beautiful girl in the academy.
Ouch! Oh, I think I just twisted my ankle. Are you okay? Do you want me to carry you to the clinic? No, I can go by myself, so it's fine. Thank you very much, though.
Did Kotori break something?
It's so hot. Why do we have to go this hard when it's just gym class?
Oh, you just reminded me. I forgot my water bottle in the classroom.
You should probably drink water. Why don't you go ask the teacher and get it?
Yeah, well then, I'll be right back. So I got the teacher's permission to go back to the classroom to get my water bottle. I wonder if Kotori's okay. Kotori's so athletic, sometimes she would overdo it and would have to rest during gym class. I wonder if she has a weak body. In that case, she shouldn't push herself so much just for the class.
It's so hot. The gymnasium doesn't have AC. I seriously can't do this.
The classroom that just happened to be next to mine was where the girls would get dressed for class. And in there, I saw Kotori lifting up her shirt and putting a handheld fan to her skin.
There's no way I wouldn't sweat in there. It's hot, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And this was the very first conversation we ever had. Well then, I'll get going now.
Why don't you wait right there, young man?
I tried to leave the scene as though nothing had happened, but then she suddenly grabbed onto my shoulder.
You saw, didn't you?
No, I didn't see anything.
Liar, you definitely saw, didn't you? Didn't you?
That's what I'm trying to say, is that we can pretend like I never saw anything.
That's what you say now, but I bet you're going to tell your friends or you're going to post it on social media, aren't you?
I'm not gonna do anything like that.
It's over. My entire image up until now of the perfect Kotori Shirayuki.
What's the matter?
I can already hear it. Everything that I built up until now, it's going to come crashing down like a tree.
That's so dramatic.
Nope, at this rate,
But then, that was when my friend showed up.
Yo, Hajime! I'm here to get my water bottle too. Wait, what are you doing? Kotori?
This is,
Oh, I know. You were cooking, weren't you?
What are you talking about?
That's right. He stir-fried some onions, and you mixed it with the egg and breadcrumbs and the meat, and then a meatloaf.
What is this guy talking about?
What I'm saying is, you were just meeting up with Kotori secretly, weren't you?
No, I just happened to be walking by, and I saw her getting changed in here.
What? That's even worse than what I just said!
Even if it was an unfortunate accident, it doesn't change the fact that I saw it.
What are you talking about? I'm totally jealous!
Right? So now, I'm gonna go hang myself.
Don't cry. Now you're making me sad.
Thank you for being my friend until now.
I got it. I don't really get it, but I'll go with you because we're friends.
Wait a minute, both of you! It's fine. It was just an unfortunate accident, so...
Well then, does that mean you won't sue me?
Of course not, and there were no other witnesses or police, so please don't worry.
Well then, can I talk about that other thing too?
What? What other thing?
Whoa, it's nothing, really, nothing.
And so, even though it was a coincidence, I held a secret of hers. The most beautiful girl in the academy was actually the most fake girl in the academy. For some reason, she was putting on a fake skin to be popular, but as a loser, there's no way I'd know what that's like. And so, this. Oh, she's following me again this morning. At this point, it's only terrifying. If I stood on the train tracks, she's going to push me from behind. Why is she glaring at me like this from behind my back every single day? Kotori?
Don't talk to me.
Well then, please don't glare at me.
I was born with these eyes.
Are you sure you're okay with that? The most beautiful girl in the school? So, what is it that I did?
I'm just watching you to make sure that you don't reveal my secret to anybody.
And yet, I'm about to pee my pants at any given moment because of you. But sure, I swear, I won't say anything about you to anybody, so just trust me!
I can't do that.
Hey, I covered for you that day, didn't I? I told my friend that I saw you changing. You know I put my life on the line there, right?
Well, that... Thanks for that, but...
We were both about to end our lives together. So can't we just pretend like that never happened?
That's true. Let's just end it. I'm really sorry for stalking you.
Yeah, I'm sorry too. I couldn't talk to you about it. I was just running away.
What? They're breaking up from the morning? That's heavy. But wait a minute. So those two actually are dating?
And in this way, Kotori did stop stalking me. But about 1 week after that...
Hey, how's it going with Kotori these days?
What do you mean? There's nothing going on.
I see. My bad for asking a weird question.
The stocking was gone. But why am I being glared at more than I was before? Does she still not trust that I won't say anything? It's true that she wasn't stalking me anymore, but first thing in the morning until after school, she's constantly glaring at me. To the point where I feel like she's still glaring at me up until the moment she says goodnight.
I know! Do you want to go to the cafeteria together? It'll be my treat, yeah?
What? Are you sure?
Yeah, you can order whatever you want.
Oh, really? Well then, if you insist. I was about to go to the cafeteria with my friend, when suddenly...
Oh, wait right there, please.
What? What's the matter all of a sudden, Kotori?
But you had plans to have lunch with me, didn't you, Hajime?
What? No, we didn't!
Yes, you do. So, anyway, that's that. So may I borrow Hajime, please?
Oh, of course. There's only one answer to that.
Huh?
Well, I was worried about you, but I see. I'm happy for you, Hajime.
What's there to be happy about?
Come on, now go!
I can go, but what are you gonna do?
Me? I'm fine. I'll just take the pencil shavings and put them on my rice as a topping.
I see. Don't destroy your stomach, though. And for some reason, I was going to have lunch alone with Kotori. So what do you want?
About my secret.
Oh, it's fine, it's fine. I'm good friends with that guy, but I'm not gonna tell him anything.
That's not what I meant. I just wanted you to know about my secret.
Your secret?
To tell you the truth, I've actually always had a more wild personality. And when I was little, everybody used to make fun of me that I was like a boy.
That's the complete opposite of your image now. So are you peaking in high school?
Yeah, when I got to middle school, I finally started to like more girly things, so...
What do you mean girly things? You are a girl though, aren't you?
That's an unnecessary comment. But when I was in middle school, there was something that I realized because I was made fun of for it.
What?
Apparently, I sweat a lot, and after running around in gym class, I would be drenched in sweat.
So that's why you leave midway through gym class and use a handheld fan.
Yeah, because I used to be bullied for that exact reason, so...
Well, this is just my thought, but
What? Why did you get so serious?
I actually think there's a great idea for you. If you sweat that much, you can squeeze out the gym clothes that have absorbed all of your sweat, and then, if you collect that in a bottle and sell it as 100% pure, there's no doubt that would be a huge hit. I think you could make a powder supplement out of it, and it would sell too. What do you think?
Give me back my curiosity.
Even though that was a serious suggestion, for some reason, I got yelled at. Even though I'm pretty sure it would be a popular idea. But I don't really think people care that much.
But everybody thinks of me as the perfect student. It would ruin my image.
That's your own fault. You shouldn't have created a fake image of yourself to begin with.
But I also wanted to be more girly and have a normal high school girl's life.
I see. Normal, huh? Well, I understand how much it's troubling you.
What?
I promise that I'll protect your secret no matter what. And if anything, I'll help you.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't have any ideas right now, but I'm sure in some way... Anyway, you better stop glaring at me during class, alright?
Huh? I'm not glaring at you.
No. At this rate, it's causing me so much stress that all of my hair follicles are about to disappear.
Like I said, I'm not glaring. That's just because...
What is it?
Take that.
I was wondering what she suddenly shoved into my mouth, but it was an egg omelet that had a slight sweetness to it. As I was chewing, the warm taste spread throughout my mouth. No, even still, that was way too sudden! What the hell was that?
I just wanted to feed you.
You just force-fed me. It's not the same. You had to tell me to at least open my mouth or offer first.
I made it myself, so you better be grateful. Well then, I'm gonna go now.
Hey, you! Wait!
I have a name. It's Kotori. And I am going to call you Hajime.
What a strange, wild girl. But there was a slight sweetness that was still lingering in my mouth. And then, after that...
Hey, Hajime, let's go home together.
She's so good at faking it.
What's this? Kotori? You're gonna go home with Hajime again today?
Yes.
Interesting. That's good. Aren't you lucky, Hajime?
Huh? About what?
You know, you and Kotori, you're secretly dating, aren't you?
Excuse me? Since when is that the story?
Don't worry. I'm the only one that knows, and I won't tell anyone else. Well then, Kotori, I'll leave him to you.
Yes.
Damn it! Not only is he misunderstanding the situation, he's putting me in a weird mood. For some reason, between my friends, they assumed that Kotori and I were dating. However, if we were to put a name to our relationship, I wonder what it would be.
Master and slave?
Obviously, I'm the master in this situation, right?
Well, no need to worry about the details.
Kotori, is it just me, or are you being completely yourself in front of me now? It's almost disappointing how wild she is. Although, I guess you could say it's a good thing that she's trusting of me now.
Oh, Hajime, are you free this Saturday?
Well, yeah, I am. Why?
Well then, would you like to go on a date?
Can you not change back and forth between characters like that?
Hajime, you like the more serious, proper Kotori from school, right?
No, it's not like that.
What?
The Kotori in front of me, how do I say this, is easy to talk to, and easy to get along with. I don't have to be so careful, so I guess it's easier.
Interesting. I see. I thought that all guys liked girls that are more perfect and easygoing.
No. The thing that all guys like are nothing. I mean, it's the beautiful faces that you show to only us.
Yeah, you were just trying to say something really good, but you ruined it.
Sorry, my guy, lizard mind, got ahead of itself. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I don't hate this side of you either. And I don't know why you don't just be like this from the beginning. I don't think it's bad.
Nishishi? So does that mean...
You know exactly what you're doing, don't you?
Who knows? What could you possibly be talking about? I'm excited about our date this weekend.
Stop calling it a date. At the very least, we're just hanging out. Unfortunately, I was the only one that knew this side of Kotori that was easy to get along with. Isn't this a privilege? Well, I think it is. At the very least, to me it feels that way. And so, just like that, for some reason, Kotori's and my relationship developed into hanging out on the weekends. Even though we jokingly labeled it a master and slave relationship, at this point, it's calmed down into a friendly relationship.
Oh, Hajime, it's pulling. It's pulling.
Go slowly, little by little.
It's strong. Help me.
Slowly pull in and reel it in.
Yeah?
See? Now we're starting to see the fish.
Yeah?
All right, just a little bit more. All right. Well, fishing was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What's the matter? You're drenched in sweat.
What? Oh, well, that's just...
What is it? Why aren't you being straightforward like usual?
Hey, Hajime, I thought I shouldn't wait any longer and say this today, but...
Kotori, wait! Stop right there!
What?
Over there. A group from our class is headed this way. After we had gone fishing together, we sat down in a nearby cafe, and some popular girls from our class showed up. This is bad. Kotori's drenched in sweat, and if they see her...
Apparently I sweat a lot, and after running around in gym class, I would be drenched in sweat. Because I used to be bullied for that exact reason, so... But I also wanted to be more girly and have a normal high school girl's life.
Normal, huh?
Oh dear, if it isn't Katori. What's the matter? Why are you drenched in sweat? What? This is... You see... Well, I guess it is pretty hot out today. But also... Tsune Zaka is sweating like crazy. What? It's like a waterfall of sweat. Were you hit by a waterfall?
Oh, actually, ever since I was a kid, I sweat a lot, so,
No, but that's way too much. It's not normal. But also, you're a loser in class. Why are you with Katori?
Actually, I saw her in town earlier, so here we are.
This is kind of suspicious, isn't it?
Yeah, it is suspicious, isn't it? To see her in town and chase around.
Huh? Huh?
Well, actually, I got a signal from outer space. It said, "Go and capture Kotori Shirayuki."
Wait, this guy is seriously crazy. Is that why you're this sweaty, Katori? Because you were chased around?
So I finally caught her. And so, I'm waiting like this so that she doesn't run away before the UFO gets here.
Sending signals. Sending signals! Katori, I'm going to call NASA straight away. That's not it. First, we need to wrap Tsunzaka's head with aluminum foil.
So you're not gonna call the police first?
No, that's not it.
Oh wait, I just received a signal with an order to capture you two girls as well.
Yeah? Yeah!
The popular girls got scared and they panicked and ran away. However, I really didn't think that this ridiculous plot would actually work with anyone in this age. On the way home that day, so in that moment, I just picked up the cup of water and threw it on myself. Wait, why are you crying?
Because this is...
What's the matter? They didn't find out your secret, so there's nothing to worry about.
No, that's not what I mean. I didn't want to watch the person that I love get hurt just to cover for me.
Hey, wait, what do you mean love?
So why did you lie like that?
What do you mean why?
That's going to ruin your image.
Well, I've always been a loser in school, so I don't care about my image.
But...
Well, just listen. If I'm giving you a real answer, it's because I wanted to protect that normal high school life that you said you always wanted. So this is nothing. That's why, even if anybody said anything about me in school...
When that happens, I'll protect you.
What? No, what I'm saying is that in the normal that you're looking for, I'm not...
I need you. You're already a part of me, Hajime.
Kotori. At that moment, she suddenly jumped into my arms and kissed me. Hey, Kotori.
I like you, Hajime, and I want to go out with you. From the moment you lied to your friend for me during gym class to protect me,
What?
and then after that, Even though I said I was watching you to protect my secret, it was actually because I just wanted to talk to you, Hajime.
I had no idea. I was about to go bald from the stress, you know.
About that, I am really sorry.
But now, I feel like I have the fluffiest of hair.
I'm sorry, but I don't really know what you're saying right now.
But you know, I'm not cool or good looking or anything.
No, I think you're cool and good looking.
No, I mean, look at my face. It's disappointing, isn't it?
Well, that's... I can tolerate that.
Oh, come on, there's definitely a better way to say that.
I'm joking, you're handsome.
And so, Kotori's and my relationship turned into a proper relationship.
So, you guys, how are things going now?
She likes me.
He likes me.
Yeah, all right, good for you. I'm happy for you both.
Little by little, Kotori has started to be able to peel off her fake character. However, it seems like I'm still the only one who knows her true nature.
When I was young, my dad got remarried, and I got a brand new little sister. Her name was Miho. My biological mother passed away before I could remember. Apparently, I was immediately thrilled to accept having a new mom and sister in my life. But Miho was shy then, and she was unwilling to let someone else into her life so easily. Every time I was around, she would always hide behind her mom. When I tried to offer candy, she ran away. I tried to ask her to play together, but she ran away again, and whenever she had to be alone with me, she would cry and scream. Back then, you could definitely say the two of us had a rocky relationship. One time... You want an ice pop, Miho?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
Nodding her head over and over as if to gather up her courage, she silently watched me eat. She clearly wanted one too. You really do want one, don't ya? Here, I got you a new one.
No, you're wrong. I don't.
And with that, she ran away. Another time... You wanna play too?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Nodding her head over and over as if to gather her courage, she silently watched me play. She was clearly curious. You really do, don't you? Here, let's play together.
I said I don't.
And with that, she ran away again. That's pretty much how it went every time, but something caused our relationship to change. It all started at one summer festival.
Otaka, do you want some shaved ice?
Sure, what about you, Miho?
I'm okay.
Haha, you still can't eat it all yourself, right?
I'll share some of mine with her.
Thank you, Hodaka. But you don't have to do that. You can have half of mine.
Okay.
Honestly, I was pretty shocked. I couldn't believe that she was that opposed to sharing some shaved ice with me. But after that, we all enjoyed the festival as a family together. We ate takoyaki octopus balls and fried squid, and our parents enjoyed a little bit of beer. I had some cotton candy and Miho ate a candied apple. We did the ring toss and target shooting and we watched the fireworks. Halfway through, Miho turned towards the stalls. It looked like she was curious about the plushies decorating the lottery stand. I decided to buy a single ticket with some of the pocket money our parents gave us. One ticket, please, sir.
Sure, kid.
Will I get lucky? Unfortunately, I didn't win. I wasn't able to get the plushie prize that Miho wanted so badly. I was forced to choose from the tiny prizes, so I picked out a rubber hair tie. Here, I got this for ya.
Really?
Sorry it's not a plushie.
It's okay. Do I look okay?
You look great, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, you're the cutest girl in the world.
Thanks, Sokka.
And from that day on, the two of us started to get much closer. She was shy, but the moment she let someone through her heart's defenses, she would trust them unconditionally. After the festival, she basically started sticking to me like glue whenever I went out. If I slipped out of her sight for even a moment, she would start bawling. There were times when my adoring little sister would get on my nerves, but I couldn't help but spoil her. And spoil her I did. Then once we got into middle school, our relationship changed for the second time.
Guess what? A boy in my class asked me out today.
Really?
You're not as surprised as I thought you'd be.
Of course not. You're already the cutest sister in the world. It's only natural that other people would recognize that too.
You make it sound like you're obsessed with me or something.
So what? I didn't say anything that was untrue. So, how'd it go?
How'd what go?
I mean, did you say yes or turn him down?
Which do you think?
I don't know, that's why I asked.
But is there an answer you would have preferred?
Huh?
Just kidding. Sorry. I didn't mean to tease you. I turned him down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I told him there was already someone I liked.
Really? You never told me about that.
Of course I don't. I'm not gonna talk to my brother about love stuff. We're already in middle school.
What are we talking about now then?
That's different.
Is it?
Right now, I don't want to talk to you like my brother. I want to see you as someone more than that.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm sure you get it, right? Or do I have to spell it out for you? Don't make me say it.
We're siblings though.
Not by blood. That means we could get married if we wanted to.
You actually looked it up?
Of course. I bet you did too, right?
I guess I can't deny that.
I knew it. You feel the same way about me, don't you?
Am I really the one you want?
I don't want you. I need you. Or I'll never be happy again.
Now who's the obsessive one here?
Both of us? Taka, will you go out with me?
I'd love to.
Woohoo!
But I have two conditions.
What are they?
First, if we end up breaking up, I want to go back to normal siblings like we always were.
That's fair.
And second, not a soul can know about this until we've been married.
I get it. I was thinking the same thing.
And so, on the outside, we appeared to just be super close siblings, but unbeknownst to everyone, we secretly started going out Alabama style. A few years later,
Your mother and I are about to leave on our business trip for the next 3 days. Are you sure that you can look after the house while we're gone?
of course, you don't gotta worry so much. Miho and I are both in high school, right?
I guess you're right.
Miho, what are you going to do about meals? Should I make something for the two of you in advance? Don't worry about it. It'll just be me and Daka, so I can make something for the two of us. Are you sure? Yep, it's fine. I like cooking. Oh yeah? Then I guess I'll leave it to you.
You really have nothing to worry about with us. You just focus on working hard at your jobs and bringing back that bread.
Exactly. I'll make sure Daka is well taken care of.
Funny, I was about to say the same thing about you.
Oh, really? Remind me again who forgot their lunch and had to beg me to bring it to them.
Hey, how long are you gonna hold that over me? I make mistakes sometimes too.
You two have grown up so much. You make this old man proud.
I know what you mean. Remember how shy Miho used to be around Hodaka? Now she's attached to him to the hip. Hey, that was so long ago.
Oh, Miho, we better get going to school.
Oh yeah.
See you later!
Have a great trip, you two. Bring us back a nice souvenir.
You got it.
Have a good day at school.
It's been a while since our last business trip, huh?
Yeah, and they're both going together this time too.
You certainly seem pleased about that.
Me? What about you?
I can't help it. It's not every day we get the opportunity to be so lovey-dovey at home.
It sounds rough for Mom and Dad, but I hope they do well this week.
3 whole days all to ourselves. What should we do?
I want to be with you the whole time, and hold on to you like this and never let go.
The whole time?
The whole time.
Sounds like a perfect time.
Doesn't it? Honestly, I wish we could skip school too.
Sorry, that's not happening.
I know. I wasn't gonna actually do it. But a girl can dream, right? I'll make you whatever you want for dinner. Do you have any requests?
I'll think about it during school today, okay?
Okay, I'll go to the store on the way home and buy ingredients.
Sounds good.
Let's make this the most fun 3 days ever, okay?
Absolutely. Ever since we started dating, we've had to be careful not to give ourselves away in front of other people. To us, alone time is a precious resource that we can't take for granted like a lot of couples. After school that day, our long-awaited time alone together finally started.
Here you go, Daka. Open wide.
This is actually really embarrassing.
Come on. It's just you and me here, right? So let me feed you already. Say,
Gulp.
How was it?
Really good.
You mean it? Thanks. Okay, get ready for the next bite.
Hey, wait.
What?
It's my turn first, okay? Open wide. Here it comes.
Oh.
You didn't hesitate for a second.
Okay, now let me feed you again.
Sure.
Let's watch a movie when we're done eating today.
Sounds like fun.
Hug me the entire time, okay?
Alright. Should we take a bath before that then?
Okay, but remember what I said about wanting to always be together?
Maybe we should hold off on that for just a bit longer.
If you say so.
How about we promise to do that stuff once we start college?
Okay. But we can at least sleep next to each other, right?
Well, I guess so.
I can't wait.
After that, we watched a movie snuggled in each other's arms. After having some ice pops for desserts, we both hopped into bed.
I don't think I've ever felt bliss like this before.
I know exactly what you mean.
I can't sleep because I can't stop thinking about seeing your face next to me when I wake up.
Come on, you gotta get some rest, okay? Good night.
Yeah. Good night, Daka.
Sweet dreams, Miho. Miho's scent smelled so nice. I felt her body heat against mine. It was amazing having this gentle presence by my side, like this. It really was bliss. However, the next day, the situation would change again in a way that I couldn't predict. Morning, Miho!
Morning, Daka.
When I woke up, Miho was acting stranger than usual. It didn't seem like she was sick or anything, and I was pretty sure that she wasn't angry. It was just a nagging feeling or something like that. She didn't have the smile that she did last night. Is everything alright?
Huh? Why do you ask?
You just seem a little bit out of it today.
No, everything's perfectly fine.
Are you sure?
Yep. Anyway, how about French toast for breakfast today?
Sure. We had breakfast, went to school, and then came home. But Miho was still acting different. Her smiles were all forced and she kept on sighing. Should we eat out tonight?
What? Where'd that come from?
I just thought that it'd be fun. Is there anything you want? My payday was pretty recent, so I can treat you to something. Miho?
Actually, it's fine. I'll just cook again.
After Miho finished eating, she kinda just stared blankly ahead for a while. I would talk to her, and she would respond or even flirt with me, but otherwise, she was silent. You wanna go to sleep?
Why?
No reason, I just thought you seemed tired, maybe.
Nope, I'm fine.
Really?
Really.
Then you wanna play a game or something?
Sorry, I guess I'm just not in the mood.
Another movie, then?
We already saw the one I wanted to watch yesterday.
Huh. At that point, I finally got it through my thick skull what was actually putting Miho in such a bad mood. She wasn't wearing the rubber hair tie that she always had on, the one that I gave her back when we were kids. She guarded it with her life like it was an invaluable treasure. I was about to ask her about it, but I changed my mind at the last second. There was no way that I could. I told her I was going to the bathroom, and I snuck out of the living room into her room, and sure enough, the hair clip was sitting on her desk. The rubber was shredded into a single, unconnected string. Its days as a hair tie were finished. At this point, it was looking pretty old, too. The color was faded, and the bow was fraying at the seams. It was just a bargain bin consolation prize for the lottery table at a summer festival, after all. It was a miracle in and of itself that it lasted as long as it did. But even so, Miho was disappointed to lose it. Was there even anything that I could do about it? Maybe there was. I'm gonna pop out for a second.
Where are you going?
I gotta go shopping for something.
Why no? Can't you do it tomorrow?
Nah, has to be right now.
What are you even buying?
Rubber. And with that, I left. I thought that if I could get her a new rubber hair tie as an unexpected gift, she would instantly cheer up and smile again.
Did I hear Daka right? He said I was gonna get rubber and left. I was suddenly all by myself in the house. This morning, I was feeling down because of something unfortunate that happened to me. But now I couldn't even think about that. I mean, he said he was gonna get rubber. This is all so sudden, and besides, what? Like, he couldn't mean what I think he meant, right? Today, without any warning or anything? I thought he said he wanted to wait. But there was no one else in the house besides the two of us. Sure, it was a secret for the rest of the world, but we were a couple. And yeah, maybe I was hoping for this just a little bit. Okay, fine, a lot. Oh my god. Maybe I should break out the new underwear I was saving. Okay, should I take a bath? No, not enough time. I'll just shower instead. He could come back any minute. I glanced at the clock. I gave myself a rough time estimate for everything I needed to accomplish. Well, today's the day. Today's finally the day. I really wanted everything to go well. I was so nervous. It was my first time and everything. But I was sure with Daka, everything would be fine. He knows exactly what to do. First, I had to take a shower. He'd be seeing every last part of me, so I had to make sure I was partly clean all over. Oh, maybe I should burn some incense or something to set the mood, too. Where? His room or mine? Or the living room? The entrance, even? Why was Daka making me think about all these adult things all of a sudden? I, Miho Shiosaki, must confess that my mind has been filled with nothing but impure thoughts.
I worried myself sick looking for the perfect rubber hair tie. I wanted to find the perfect thing that was similar to the one that I got her back then, but was still something that suited her now. I'm sure that she'll be happy with the one that I ended up with. But I was still nervous, and a bit expectant. I'm back!
Hey, Daka!
For some reason, she looked a bit more excited even before I gave her the hair tie. She had just come out of the shower, and she seemed to be dressing a bit sexier than before.
Did you buy it?
Yep, no problem.
That's good, and we should go ahead and get started.
Yeah. Here you go. I found one that I thought was perfect for you.
Huh? For me? Aren't you gonna put it on yourself?
Don't be silly. Why would I put it on? That'd just be weird.
How am I supposed to do that? I'm a girl. Doesn't a guy usually put on something like that?
Of course not. I don't know any guys who would.
No way, are you serious?
Why are you so surprised by that?
Huh? Wouldn't anyone?
I mean, you were putting it on every day until yesterday, right? Don't be ridiculous.
Don't be ridiculous.
Anyways, just look inside and see for yourself.
Huh? Are you kidding me? Right here and now? I just want to take things nice and slow for the first time, at least.
I really don't know what you're talking about. Just take it already.
I'm scared. I don't know what's in here.
I didn't understand what she was so afraid of, but she slowly and hesitantly opened the bag and peeked one eye inside, taking out the rubber hair tie.
What's this?
It's a new rubber, you know, your old one broke this morning, right? I mean, you looked really down about it, so I wanted to go and get you a new one to make you feel better.
So when you said rubber, you meant this?
Yeah. Oh, do you not like the design? At that exact moment, Miho's entire face turned redder than I'd ever seen. What's wrong, huh?
Forget it. It's nothing.
Doesn't look like nothing to me. Your face is redder than a tomato.
It's your fault, you dummy.
What'd I do?
Why'd you have to say it so weird? I got the wrong idea, and it's because of you.
Huh? What?
Oh, jeez, this sucks.
I don't get it. Why are you so mad at me?
Because it's all your fault.
What did I do wrong?
Everything!
Seriously? Whatever it was, I'm sorry, okay?
If you're really sorry, then put this on me right now.
Okay, come here.
Okay. Hey, Hodaka.
Yeah?
Thanks.
Don't mention it.
But if you ever do this again, I'll never forgive you for the rest of my life.
You didn't even tell me what I did still. Okay, it's on.
Do I look okay?
You look great.
Really?
Yeah. You're the cutest girl in the world.
Thanks, Daka.
Her face was still flushed, but she said exactly the same thing she did so many years ago. She was acting like herself again. She would forever be the cute little sister that I wanted to spoil and my partner.
My parents have chosen my future wife. Which technically means I have a fiancé. Though right now, it's something that's only been verbally agreed upon. My family isn't particularly old or distinguished one. My father is a civil servant working at the city hall, and my mother works part-time at the local supermarket. Her family isn't that different from mine. It's just that our parents are best friends. They keep saying, wouldn't it be great to officially be part of the same family someday? I know, right? Just casually deciding our futures over alcohol like any good parent does, you know? They never considered the fact that I, Hakuto Sakuma, and my childhood friend, Noriko Kuroiwa, don't get along at all. Wait, no, I guess that's putting it lightly. The truth is, she hates me. It wasn't like this when we were children, but it seemed like the older we got, the more harshly she treated me. She only talks to me to insult me. She only looks at me to glare. What you're about to hear is the story of how our relationship went awry due to the most trivial of reasons. Actually, scratch that. I think the only thing that went awry was my very uncute childhood friend herself. I'm just at the mercy of her ever-changing moods all the time. After school, when I went to grab my shoes, Noriko was there as well. She scowled the moment she saw me. What's that for?
I mean, how else should I react? Just seeing your face makes me want to throw up. Can you not copy me?
Come on, look around. We're at the shoe racks. What else am I supposed to be doing?
Don't tell me you're going home now, too.
You really can't tell?
I was betting on there being a miracle and that you would say no.
Miracles are called miracles because they barely ever happen, you know?
This is the worst. Rose, why are you following me, you stalker?
I'm just going home. You know I live right next to you, right? How many years have we known each other by now anyway?
Seriously, I can't stand this. Go home at a different time or something.
No.
How about this then? After we pass the main gate, I'll turn left and you can turn right and take the other path home. What do you say?
I prefer the other way around.
But then I'd be the one taking the long way round.
I don't want to walk the longer route either. We ended up heading in the same direction. She kept looking at me like she had something to say. But her attitude suddenly did a complete 180 when she heard her friend call out to her.
Hey, Noriko! Going home? Yeah, you have a club, right? Yep, in the middle of training now. Go for it. You were so close in that last tournament. Thanks! I'll come cheer for you in the next one, too. I'm counting on it. No problem.
The exact opposite of how she speaks to me. Rather, to everyone except me. She's a bright and friendly girl who's really easy to talk to.
Anyway, you two are really close, huh? Huh? Noriko, Sakuma, is this what they call an after-school date? You're way off the mark. Huh? But you're engaged, right? Stop with that already. Like I told you, that's just something our parents decided on their own. We're childhood friends and nothing more. Well, if you say so, I guess you get easily embarrassed, huh, Noriko? I said it's not like that.
Noriko's friend ran off without replying.
All right, Hokuto, listen up.
What?
Don't let what she said go to your head.
And about face right away? Huh? And anyway, I'm not.
Are you sure about that? The truth is that you think it's great luck that you got engaged to your super cute childhood friend, right?
I don't see the value in just a pretty face.
Who are you calling just a pretty face? I have a pretty personality too, with everyone except you, you know.
Of course, how on earth could I forget?
Exactly. A girl like me would be wasted on you.
Isn't it about time you stopped already?
Stop what?
Stop coming after me every time you hear something to do with the engagement. We both know there's no chance of us getting married anyway. If it offends you, go after those saying it instead of me. I've had enough. The number of times I've dealt with this over the years, I've reached my limit. Even if I let her words flow in one ear and out the other, it still saps some of my energy. This was the closest I'd ever been to breaking.
The way you're saying that kind of pisses me off.
What do you mean?
You make it sound like I'm the one stubbornly hanging on to you.
You're not?
Of course not. And in the first place, it was your fault for not taking a different route home like I suggested.
Floodgates holding back my emotions shuddered. How many times do you want me to say it? We're next door neighbors. We're in the same class and we go home at the same time. It only makes sense that we end up walking home together.
Excuses, excuses galore.
Huh? Cracks started to form.
I mean, am I wrong? Remember when you were in elementary school? You didn't dare talk to your crush, but you followed her silently all the way home. You were what people call a stalker, you know.
When did that happen?
Like I said when you were an elementary student.
I'm different now.
Are you really?
Debris was falling from the ever-weakening walls. First of all, if I was going to stalk someone, it wouldn't be you.
What's with your tone? You're ruining your shy boy image.
What did you say?
I'm calling you a shy boy.
If you don't stop talking...
The only girl you've properly had a conversation with is me, after all.
The floodgates burst open. The resentment that I had held back for so many years rushed through my entire body. Enough is enough already. Every time I give an inch, you go the whole freaking mile.
Huh?
You hear me? I'm telling you to get your head out of your ass and stop while you still can.
What are you talking about? You don't scare me in the slightest.
Still talking, huh?
You can't stop me, a shy stalker like you.
As I looked at the hateful little mouth that would just not stop, I stretched out my hand. For the last time, shut up! Right at that moment, I saw something strange. It was so subtle that I almost thought I'd imagined it. A shudder ran along her entire body. Huh? Did you just... Can't breathe. Noriko nodded frantically. Still going to run your mouth? Shook her head. I didn't fully believe her, but I let go.
Wait, what was that?
You promised you'd drop it. Yeah, it's as she said. She's not scared of me, and what I just did had no effect on her. But actually, that doesn't seem completely true.
Hokuto, I never knew you could be so cool.
Huh?
Say, what you just did, can you do it one more time?
No.
Why not?
Don't scare me. What's gotten into you? What do you want from me?
Maybe it's because you were so different from your usual self, but you've never looked more handsome than when you were angry.
I felt chills go up my spine. Did Nariko just call me handsome? Even though she was making fun of me only a few minutes ago, her cheeks were bright red, and her eyes were practically heart-shaped at this point.
Do it again, please?
This was a side of my childhood friend I had never seen before. What did I do? Sorry, but no way.
Hold it right there, Hokuto!
I said no! I ran, of course. Everything I had. It was freaking me out. After that, Noriko's attitude towards me changed drastically, though she remained as sharp-tongued as ever.
Hey, Hokuto, lend me your eraser.
Hmm?
Not this one, it's dirty.
Up to you if you use it or not.
Don't you have another one?
No.
Really?
Yes, really.
Don't lie.
That's it. Cut it out. When I said that, Nariko's expression brightened up instantly.
Are you mad? You're mad, right?
I'm not.
What? Why aren't you getting angry when I'm being so unreasonable?
Oh, so you know you're being unreasonable?
If you can't stand me anymore, you can totally shut me up with your hand. Go on, I don't mind at all.
Not doing it.
Come on.
I said no. Noriko, don't you think something's wrong with you lately?
What do you mean?
I mean, it's difficult to put into words.
Okay.
Gotten weird.
You might be right.
You agree? Thank goodness. It's not just me who thinks this way.
It's the first time I'm feeling like this after all.
Huh?
It sort of feels like I've been reborn. I'm seeing the world totally differently now. Everything seems like it's glowing. You, most of all, Hokuto.
Huh?
I wonder if this is what it feels like to fall in love.
You're kidding.
I'm very serious. Still, I find your normal self is pretty boring, so maybe it's not love yet.
Okay.
But when you lose your temper, you turn it into a completely different person. I can't get enough of it. What's wrong? You sound like a broken record.
Pervert?
You take that back!
Why? It's the truth, right?
It's something that a lot of girls want. Guys like you will never understand.
And what's that exactly?
The deep desire to be dominated by a physically stronger man. There goes the broken record again.
Pervert!
I told you, it's not like that.
No more, I'm scared.
Get a grip and man up. I prefer the face you showed me when you told me to shut up.
He's not coming out again.
Don't say that.
My childhood friend is way more kinky than I thought. What should I do? And the scariest thing is that I'm the one who brought that out of her. Does that mean I'm going to have to take responsibility for it now? You've got to be joking. Noriko continued pestering me even after school.
Please, just one more time. I promise I'll leave you alone after.
Not happening.
Surely you still have a little bit of anger left. Hit me with all of it.
I have nothing left. I already got rid of all my pent-up frustration the last time.
Come on, pretty please.
No, thank you. You're talking too much.
Come again?
Why does hearing that make you so happy?
It looked like you were about to show your claws for a bit.
Just one more time, right?
Huh? You'll do it?
You promise that you'll leave me alone for good afterwards.
I promise. I promise. I totally promise.
Totally lying, but it might buy me 3 days of peace at least. Maybe once she cools her head a little, change her mind about me again. I hope. Here I go then.
Right.
I'm doing it.
Come at me already.
Why are you getting mad?
Hurry up.
Don't you dare take that tone with me. Listen up. When I say you're talking too much, you shut that pretty little mouth, understand? This isn't a request. It's an order. Cat got your tongue? Answer me! Oh, I saw it again. Her entire body trembling ominously. It was even more obvious this time. Oh no, I broke her.
That was so hot.
No! Made it worse? She looks so blissful.
That was such a thrill.
Sorry, Noriko. I don't get it.
That was even better than last time.
Glad you liked it? But Noriko, that wasn't my real personality. This is really the last time, okay?
Huh?
You don't have to look so shocked.
But no more? That was it? No!
Ugh, it sucks. Why am I feeling guilty right now? On yet another day, I was with Noriko once again.
So, are you mad about me following you, Hokuto? Hold on, are you ignoring me? That's... actually kind of exciting.
Troublesome thing was, now that she discovered her kink, just being treated coldly by me gave her great happiness. She likes when I get angry at her. She also likes when I ignore her, but she hates when I'm nice to her. What's wrong with her? I don't even know what to do anymore.
Are you sighing because of me? You are, right?
Shut up.
Ah!
2 shrill shrieks in a row. Did you really have to scream twice?
That wasn't me.
Huh?
He took my purse! Someone catch him!
When I turned to look, there was a man running away with a purse he had snatched from an old lady. Seriously? I stiffened in shock, not knowing what to do.
Hokuto, you take care of her.
But
Just do it!
what are you gonna do?
Isn't it obvious? Someone has to go after the bad guy.
There was no trace of her perverted look from before. This was the girl I was familiar with. Strong, attractive, righteous girl who treated everyone but me with kindness and compassion. Started running. Wait!
I can't! He's getting away!
Oh, damn it! For real? She's gone. I wanted to go after her right away, but the old lady lying on the ground needed my help. Please don't be too reckless. Are you okay?
Yes, oh, thank you, young man.
Any injuries?
I'm fine.
In that case, can I leave you to report this to police? I'm worried about my friend.
Of course.
Thank you. Nariko, are you okay? I ran and finally saw some kind of commotion happening in the distance. And there Nariko was, right in the middle of it.
Oh, Hokuto, call the police, hurry!
What happened?
Some people joined in the chase with me.
Are you hurt?
No, forget that. Police, quickly. How many times do you need me to say it?
Hearing her tone, it was like that Nariko that I had grown to know over the years had finally returned. The police showed up in no time. The old lady thanked us, and we resumed our walk home.
But it was good we were able to catch him right away.
Hmm.
Did you see how fast I ran, Hokuto? Are you even listening to me?
I couldn't hold it in any longer. I don't care how fast you ran.
Huh?
Just dashing away without thinking? Do you realize how dangerous it was?
You were mad?
No, you idiot. I was worried. I know Nariko's really athletic, and I don't think it's a bad thing she has such a strong sense of justice.
But
Should have asked for my help.
I did.
Not enough. You shouldn't have just run off by yourself. What if he had a weapon? What would you have done?
But he didn't have a weapon.
You're missing the point.
But
No buts. He could have had accomplices. And what if no one came to help you? You need to think before acting. Don't you dare run off on your own next time. I've always found my childhood friend, who's mean to me all the time, to be annoying. I never hated her. I see all her good points, and I know how they put her in danger sometimes. That's why, despite all our disagreements, I could never truly leave her alone. To me, Noriko Kuroiwa is irreplaceable.
I'm sorry.
You won't go off alone again?
I promise.
I'll hold you to that.
Okay.
Good girl. What is?
The fact that my heart is beating so fast right now.
Huh?
Oh, what's going on? I feel like my body is burning up.
What? Are you okay?
Wait, please don't get any closer.
Don't say that. I'm just worried about you.
But, I mean, even you being your normal self is so hot. Huh? What is happening to me?
Hey, Earth to Nariko.
I can't deal with this.
With what?
I can't handle it anymore. Your face and your voice, everything is turning me on. Like, do I like you? Wait, I'm engaged to my favorite guy in the whole world? For real? This isn't a dream?
Nariko?
Sorry, I think I've reached my limit for today.
Huh?
I'm going to head home first. Oh, see you tomorrow. Let's walk to school together.
Saying that, my blushing childhood friend ran away from me as I started after her. Huh? There was nothing I could do but stand there in shock. What will we become from now on? Someone please tell me. But of course, needless to say, I was left to stew alone in confusion.
Mayu! I bought the 18 magazine yesterday! The clothes that you were wearing were so cute. Thanks, everyone. Hey! Want to go buy some clothes together sometime? I'd love for you to pick out something for me.
The super popular high school model that goes to the same school as me was as popular as ever. Her name is Kobayashi Mayu, and she's popular among all the guys and girls in school. Outside of school, she was very popular among teenage girls due to her fashion sense and bright personality. My name is Kitamura Yusuke, and we're actually in the same class. Our seats are next to each other too. However...
What were you looking at?
I was just thinking that you're so popular as always.
Are you alone today, too?
Yeah. You wanna fight me or something?
Not at all. Just leave me alone.
I mean, I didn't really do anything to you, did I?
Well, I didn't say anything to you either, did I?
I guess so. Anyway, I don't think it's a good idea to talk to others like this.
Well, fine then. Go talk to some other model then.
That's not possible for me, an introvert like me. She didn't used to be like this to me. At least not until this year. For some reason, she's really cold towards me. The way she talks to me is pretty mean recently. She used to be so kind.
OMG, maybe he realized that I have feelings for him? Actually, he shouldn't realize yet. He's bad at noticing signs after all. I like him so much. Oh, now I can feel myself grinning. Kitamura is bad at picking up signs, but I'm also in the wrong for not being able to tell him how I feel about him. Are you listening, Mayu? Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't listening. Come on, you need to listen. I'm sorry. This is the plan for the next special segment. Thank you. What is this? Those are marriage documents. Oh, I see. So I need to fill this in and hand it in? Wait, what? I have to get married to Kitamura? Not at all. Who are you even talking about? Oh, he's that guy that you were saying that you had a crush on, right? Yeah, but... That's a questionnaire in the style of some marriage documents. They're not real. The questionnaire asks you to write down what kind of guy that you're dating right now. The title of the segment is going to be The Love Life of Trending High School Model and Her Future with Him. Oh, I see. So that's why it's asking me to answer how long I've been dating him and what I like about him. I heard that all of you guys that I gathered here today have boyfriends. Mayu, don't tell me. I've been dating Kitamura ever since our previous lives. You liar. Oh well, that questionnaire is due 3 weeks from now. Oh, I get it. So Mayu has to start dating the guy called Kitamura within 3 weeks' time? What? Yeah, I'll leave open a section for you, Mayu, but I'll also prepare someone else as a backup. Good luck, Mayu. What should I do? It's not right to ask him out just for a special segment of a magazine. However, I like him so much, I want to ask him out regardless of this magazine segment. Oh yeah, I wonder what kind of questions we have to answer. Let's see, what are the questions? How long have you dated for? What do you like about him? What do you guys call each other usually? Any romantic episodes? There's no way I can answer questions like this. I guess I'll just start off by answering what I can. How long have we dated for? Well, I guess I'll write down from our previous life. What I like about him? His beautiful smile? What do we call each other? My you and you. I think I'm getting the hang of it. Romantic episodes with him. Oh.
I had absolutely no idea that something like this was happening. What's happening? I just felt a huge chill run down my back. For some reason, I felt a huge chill. It was as if someone faked my marriage documents and handed them in without me knowing. I also felt some weird spiritual connection with someone from my previous life. I decided to sleep for the day. The next day... Oh, hey, Kobayashi.
What? You?
Oh, good morning. Did you just call me you?
Oh, that was accidental. Hey, Kitamura.
You said it by accident? What a coincidence.
We sit next to each other, so it's not that big of a coincidence. It's a sign.
Oh, it would make sense for you to say that. Because we go to the same school? The way you just said it makes it sound like we're destined for each other or something. Anyway, weather is so nice today, isn't it?
Whoa. So there really are people that talk about weather when they can't hold a conversation?
Then do you want to talk about stocks instead?
You buy stocks? Also, that has nothing to do with what we were talking about.
Huh? He's acting weird compared to usual. Is there something wrong? You're acting differently than usual.
How?
You usually act really cold towards me, but today you're acting weird.
I'm not acting weird. Stop making weird assumptions like that.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Are you sick or something?
I'm happy and I'm embarrassed that you're worrying about me. Just kidding. I'm not happy or anything at all.
Okay, so you're kind of happy? She's acting weird. And maybe she's sick. I wonder why she's acting this way.
So I was thinking about him all day yesterday, so I'm kind of nervous talking to him like this. Oh, I'm starting to sweat too. My hands are getting sweaty. What am I gonna do if he asks me to hold his hand after this? I gotta dry my hands with a handkerchief. Oh yeah, my handkerchief is in my bag.
It was at that moment, Kobayashi reached into her bag to grab something when a bicycle suddenly passed by. Watch out!
Ah!
My body reacted instinctively and grabbed her towards me. I managed to avoid an accident happening, but... Phew! That was dangerous. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine thanks to you. Kitamura?
Huh? What's wrong?
Could we stay like this for a couple more minutes?
I guess so. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess it's fine. Shaking. I guess it must have been scary for her.
Whoa, this is like the happiest moment of my life.
Should I tell her that she's gonna be okay or something?
I'm so happy. I feel like I'm in heaven.
I held her for a little while, just like she told me to. Everything in your bag has fallen out.
I'll pick it up myself, so it's fine.
Don't worry, just leave it to me.
No, it's okay. I've got it.
We picked up everything that spilled out of her bag together. That was when... what is this paper?
Huh? It's some fake marriage documents.
I see. The guy that's your partner has the same name as me? What a coincidence.
Huh? Well, I'm getting married to you in the future.
I see. So that's why, huh?
Well, I'm getting married to you in the future. I'm getting married to you in the future. I'm getting married to you.
What? I would never forget that moment. What do you mean by that?
It's not what I meant to say at all.
The piece of paper that I picked up happened to be some fake marriage documents with her name on it. Also, it had a very weird questionnaire attached to it that was also filled in. Even if these are fake, why is my name written all over it? What? Wait, does it mean that you...
Don't you realize how I feel about you at a time like this?
Are you for real? This is all a little too much.
Don't say that I'm too much. Anyway, let's meet up at the backyard during lunch break.
Wait, hold on a moment. She started running off, leaving me very puzzled. Seems like I'm going to be very confused until lunch break. What am I meant to do about my feelings until then? Still had to sit next to each other. You guys get it? It's so awkward for us at this moment. We had to endure the hell-like situation during all of our morning class. We met up at the backyard during lunch break.
So, about what happened this morning.
Yeah?
Can I just call it a prank? That's not going to work, is it?
No, I don't think that's gonna work. She explained everything to me. She told me that it was a special project for the magazine that she gets featured in pretty often. Oh, I see. So that's why you wrote something like that?
Yeah, I'm the only one without a boyfriend.
There's a lot of things that I want to ask you about, but why did you decide to tell everyone around you that you have a boyfriend?
It's not that I'm showing off, but saying that I have a boyfriend is safer for me.
Safer for you?
Well, I'm a high school model, so a ton of guys try to flirt with me.
Oh, so I get it. If you say that you have a boyfriend, you can stop a lot of guys from approaching you.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I've always dreamed of doing a job like this, as I'm really into fashion. I was so happy when I was scouted on the streets. That's why I want to continue this job. However, when I said that I don't have a boyfriend in an interview with a magazine, things started to go badly. I had some weird guys start following me around right after the magazine was published. It's not like I was saying that I wanted a boyfriend. People also started to say that I only decided to become a model so that I could attract guys.
So mean.
That's why I've decided to answer that I have a boyfriend recently.
Okay, so I get that now, but why did you decide to write my name down? Well, I already knew why due to the incident that happened in the morning.
I have a crush on you.
Well, I always thought that you hated me.
I'm sorry. That's because I couldn't be true to my feelings. I was embarrassed.
Why though?
Well, I think it's because I thought that you would reject me, even if I asked you out.
You told me about what happened last year.
Oh, good morning, Kitamura.
Good morning, Kobayashi. Last year we weren't sitting next to each other. However, we always greeted each other with a smile.
No way! You were scouted? That's amazing! Also, you were scouted by 18, right? That's incredible. What are you gonna do about it? I've always been interested in modeling and fashion, so I think I'm gonna give it a go.
So cute after all. I can understand why she was scouted. One day, a girl called Natsumi came up to me and started talking to me. I had known her ever since elementary school. It had been a while, so we decided that we could walk home together. However...
There's a girl called Kobayashi Mayu in your class, right? Are you guys close?
Huh? Well, I guess we do say hi to each other every now and then.
I saw her in a magazine called 18 the other day. She's so cute, isn't she?
Yeah, I guess so.
You don't seem that interested at all. Wouldn't you want to try dating her?
There's no way an introvert like me can match up with a girl like her.
You think so? I feel like if you got a nice haircut and changed your fashion, then you'd have a good chance.
Nah, I'm happy with how I am right now.
What? That's such a waste, though.
It's fine. I'm fine with how things are. Apparently, she had seen us talking and walking home together. The very next day. Good morning, Kobayashi.
Morning.
What's the matter? You seem a little down.
There's something that I want to ask you. Were you walking home with the girl Natsume from the other class?
Oh, yeah. Well, we've known each other since elementary school. We did go home together.
Are you guys close then?
Well, I wouldn't say that we don't get along.
I see.
Also, we're gonna be going to buy some clothes together at some point.
I see.
She's always telling me that I should take more care of my appearance.
Oh, I see.
What's the matter?
It's nothing. I gotta get going then.
She seemed a little down. I wonder if she's sick or something. Ever since that day, she started acting very coldly towards me. I could kind of sense that this incident had something to do with her sudden change in attitude towards me. However,
You were getting along so well with Natsume, but I became so jealous.
there's nothing going on between us at all.
Yeah, I heard from one of my classmates that Natsume has a boyfriend that attends a different school.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty good friends with her boyfriend too. He came along on the day we went shopping for clothes. The three of us went together.
Oh, I see. I had no idea about that. However, you see yourself as an introvert, and you don't even see me as a potential romantic partner, right?
To be completely honest, that's the case. Just not realistic for me. You're a popular high school model, and so many guys are after you. I always thought a guy like me had absolutely no chance at all.
Even though I'm a model, I still want to date you.
Huh?
Just because I'm a model, it doesn't mean that I have confidence in my love life.
Wait, really?
Yeah, really. I'm scared of being rejected by the person I love, and I do get kind of depressed sometimes.
So you're just like the rest of us? Seems like I had completely misunderstood her. I thought that she had so much confidence in her love life that she has the looks to become a model. However, she was just like the rest of us. She was scared about being rejected by an introvert like me.
Anyway,
What is it?
I have something to tell you, Kitamura.
What is it?
I love you so much, Kitamura.
I'm so happy to hear that.
Well then, do you think that you could become my boyfriend?
Of course! If you're fine with an introvert like me. That's how we started dating. However,
So, can I call you you from now on?
sure.
I want you to call me Mayu, or Babe, from now on.
I'm not sure if I can do that. My dream had become reality. It's gonna take a while for me to get used to it. The weekend, I came to the theme park to go on a date with her. I'm kind of nervous about this.
Hey, are you nervous?
Oh, just a little. How about you?
Yeah, I'm nervous too, but I'm really looking forward to today.
Our first date was so much fun. While we were waiting, I listened to her talk about herself. She told me so many interesting stories that I had never heard about. It was so much fun. Oh yeah, are you gonna write things about today's date on that weird fake marriage questionnaire?
Yeah, I'm planning on writing about it. Is that fine?
Well, I guess it's okay. Could you just use my initials for my name?
How about just you then? I won't write down your full name.
Yeah, I guess that's okay. I was a little embarrassed that sections of our date might get written down in a magazine article. The date came to an end, and we were both about to head home, but today was so much fun, right?
Yeah,
What's the matter? Are you tired?
it's not that. I was just thinking about the questionnaire. There's actually a question that I want to answer, but I haven't been able to.
What is it?
Well, the question is, when and where was your first kiss?
First kiss?
Yeah.
So this is for the sake of the questionnaire?
No, it's because I want to.
Okay then. That's the case. So yeah, that happened. We gradually deepened our relationship a little by little. A few days later, she handed in the questionnaire with all the questions filled in. A little while later,
Mayu! Since when did you have a boyfriend? I was so surprised when I read this month's 18. Oh, Yeah, I do have a boyfriend, but I have to keep it a secret from everyone. What? Please tell us who it is! It might actually be someone you guys know. Wait, what? So it's someone from the school? So maybe it's someone from the year above. Let us know who it is. Nope, my boyfriend is a little shy and he's asked me to keep it a secret. What? Phew, it was difficult to keep it a secret from everyone.
Must be hard being popular, huh?
Are you being sarcastic? Oh, maybe I should just tell everyone who it is then.
Wait, please don't. I'm just kidding. I'll keep our promise.
Hey, maybe her boyfriend is Kitamura. I feel like they get along pretty well. They've been awfully close recently, and I think that they've been calling each other by nicknames recently. She said it might be someone we know. Did she mean the guy she sits next to in class? Wait, it can't be. Right? Yeah, I guess you're right.
Around 3 months have passed since we started dating. Doesn't seem like anyone is gonna find out about us anytime soon. I was the one that asked her to keep our relationship a secret. I did it for her sake too. Probably gonna become more and more famous from now on. I thought it would be troublesome for her. People found out that she's dating an introvert like me. Our relationship continued in secret.
So I think I might be taking a short vacation as I go on my next photo shoot.
Oh, nice. Where are you going?
To a beach. It's still cold, but it's a bikini photo shoot.
That must be difficult.
Anyway, they're recruiting a part-time worker to help out with the trip. You want to come with me?
What? Me?
Yeah, we're planning to go just for one night at the moment.
I guess I'll give it a go as you're going.
Yay! Oh, but that means you're gonna be seeing the other models in their bikinis.
Oh, don't worry. I'm only interested in you.
I guess that's fine then. How about we stay an extra night then?
What? Just the two of us? I feel like our relationship is gonna get even deeper.
Congratulations on graduating, Yuya. Hey, Yahiko. Thanks. You'll miss this place, huh? Idiot. Don't say sad things on such a happy day. You're going to study in Tokyo, right? Please come back and visit during your vacations. No chance. I'm gonna make a girlfriend there and have the time of my life. Seriously? At least pretend you'll miss us. My little sister will start attending this school next year. Take care of her for me. You're talking about Noriko? I saw her several times when I visited his house. From what I remember of her, she always gives off a very sophisticated and demure feel. That's her! Today, the senior who's always went out of his way to watch over me is graduating. It was partly thanks to him that I was able to enjoy high school so much up until now. This is his last request. I don't know how much help might be, but I'll do my best to look after her. Glad to hear it. I'm counting on you. Roger that. Well then, I'll see you around. Yes, take care of yourself. And so, he graduated, but not before leaving me with one final task. A few months later, I would find myself regretting making that promise so easily. Spring, the season of farewells and new encounters. Our seniors had graduated, and I'd moved up a grade and become a sophomore, which also means I now have juniors of my own to look after.
Excuse me, I'm looking for Yahiko?
Yahiko, one of our cute juniors is looking for you.
Is she still here?
Yeah,
Can you tell me what she's gone?
no can do.
Why not?
Oh, found you. What are you doing over there?
Ah, Noriko!
Ah, why Why the ah?
Oh no, I mean, sorry.
So, Yahiko,
What is it?
someone told me your house is around S Avenue, but where is it again exactly?
And what are you planning to do with that information?
Obviously, I want to come over and hang out. Oh, I'll make sure to bring snacks too. What kind of snacks do you like, Yahiko? Western confectionaries? Or do you prefer the traditional Japanese sweets? Savory and spicy snacks are also an option. Or do you like fruits more? What fruits do you like? If you ask me, peaches and mandarins are my favorite.
The thing is, I don't think you'd have much fun at my place. There's nothing to do other than read mangas.
Mangas? Oh, I love them too. Which ones do you read?
Just the typical action and adventure stuff.
So, like Shonen Step? Or Shonen Monday? Oh, there's Shonen Journal too. Do high school students read the weekly Young Step or Young Journal?
I mostly read them online, so,
Oh, Step Plus. I like those too, especially Detective Family. It has the greatest story, right?
yeah, I guess.
Which manga's your favorite?
Maybe Dinosaur number 526?
Oh, that one? Oh, my brother reads it too. He said the battle scenes were super cool. You have comic books too, right? I'm jealous. I want to read them as well.
I could lend them to you.
Oh, you don't have to. I can read them when I come over, after all.
At that moment, the school bell that heralded the start of classes rang. To me, it sounded like the bells of heaven. Time to go to class, Noriko.
I guess.
Bye then.
Yeah, see you.
And then she made her way down the hallway back to her classroom. Phew! She finally left. What's going on with her? She's super attached to you. I don't know. Huh? She's actually the little sister of Yuya Matsui, one of the seniors who graduated last year. Oh, that's how you met? Yeah, but we only ever nodded at each other the few times we met when I went over to his house. But ever since she started high school, she's suddenly been coming on to me hard. Maybe she has a crush on you? No way. What the hell is there about me to like anyway? You know, people like what they like. Hypothetically, say it's true she has a crush on me. Shouldn't that logically happen after we get to know each other better? I know I'm not good looking enough that girls will fall in love with me at first sight. Well, all I know now is that you have really low self-esteem. There's nothing scarier than someone coming on to me with ulterior motives. Is that why you're trying to retreat? Yep. Is that so? I thought it was because you find it difficult talking to a pretty girl like her, and you keep trying to run away because you being weird might scare her off. That's not the case at all. You don't sound very confident, though. I can't help it, okay? I'm not used to talking to girls yet. Hit the nail on the head, huh? Shut up! The only way to fix that is to practice, you know? I don't see the problem with letting Noriko come over to yours for a while. But if she comes to my place, I'll have nowhere to run. Why is there a need to run in the first place? It'll definitely get awkward once we're alone in my room. Just the thought of that? Well, at least it seems like a pretty safe situation. How? What will I do if she attacks me? I mean, I'm speaking from the girl's point of view. Trust me, no one's worried about you.
I can't get him to lower his guard. I thought everything would go smoothly, but he looks to be a more difficult case than I thought. But no matter what, I have to find a way to gain access to his room by that day. More than that, I need to become a regular visitor. Of course, without giving away my true intentions to Yahiko. Suddenly, I recalled something my brother told me. It's so unfair. If he showed it to Yuya, surely he can show me too. That reminds me, Yahiko, aren't you being a little too resistant? When a pretty girl offers to come over to your place, wouldn't most guys be happy about it? Or do you just hate me? If that's the case, it's going to be even more troublesome.
On one of those days, I called Yuya for the first time in a long time. Huh? You're not coming back? Not even for the summer festival? No need to be so surprised. Summer's also exam season for universities, you know? If I drop the ball now, this entire half a year of diligently attending all my lectures without missing a single one would have all been for nothing. I guess so. I wanted to watch the fireworks with you again, but there's always next year. You're right. So, why did you call me again? Right, about that. Your little sister. Yeah? What did she do? When he put it like that, I realized she hadn't really done anything. She's just different from what I expected. I used to think that she was really quiet. That's a mask she puts on for the guests. It is? She's more upbeat when she's around family and people we know, but she went to girls' schools all her life until now. She created that image to match the expectations of others. Apparently, she was tired of how her middle school used to emphasize upholding the honor and dignity of the school at all times. That's why she decided to attend a normal co-ed high school. So you mean what I'm seeing now is her true personality? Yeah, that's right. But I didn't think she'd get so attached to you. She must really like you, Yahiko. I didn't do anything, though. Or could it be you like the quiet types more? I mean, I don't think it's my place to pick and choose what girls I like. Always so careful. It's okay to have a type, you know. Well, I guess I'm more comfortable with quieter girls. If that's the case, you'll probably stay single forever. You're not someone to approach a girl first, right? Of course I'm not! That's nothing to boast about. My grades aren't as good as yours, I'm not as athletic as you, and I know I'm not as good looking as you either. I'm just me. Don't use me to put yourself down. Huh? Did you just say I'm good looking? Anyone with eyes can see that. Right. Everyone but me, I guess. But thank you. But at least Noriko's face is completely your type, right? What? We share the same genes after all. If you think I'm good looking, then Noriko must be beautiful to you. No, that's I'm bang on, I see. Please don't tell her! Maybe I will. Yuya! Just kidding. I swear, I won't say anything. So I'm counting on you to continue looking after her. It was exactly the same request he made months ago, and I ended up agreeing just as I did before. After school, like every other day, Noriko caught up with me before I could leave.
So, Yahiko, can I come over today?
No.
Meanie.
And I'm fine with that.
Then at least give me your number. I'll give you mine too.
That reminds me.
Yeah?
Things like my number and my address, wouldn't your brother tell you if you asked him?
No, he wouldn't, and I've never asked anyway. Also, I prefer not to use such underhanded methods to achieve my goals.
You sound just like him.
Well, we are siblings.
So you like the same kinds of things as well?
Mostly.
Hmm?
You really like my brother, don't you?
I admire him. He's my goal for me to strive towards.
How about we exchange some information then?
Exchange information?
I'll tell you one thing Yuya and I both like, and you'll reply with one thing that you like. Sound good?
Okay.
Great, it's decided. So, to start, what's your favorite food?
Maybe apple pie?
Cute.
And what about Yuya?
We like tonkotsu ramen.
You mean from Isho Ramen in front of the station? He took me there often.
Actually, what we like best is packaged instant ramen with our father's homemade chasu and soft-boiled egg.
Really? I didn't know that. After that, I surprised even myself with how easily the conversation went. All thanks to us having a topic in common. Yuya likes blue, that I know.
Slight difference here. I like light blue. And your favorite color is yellow, right?
How do you know?
Both your phone case and your bag are yellow.
You mean you both like the same season?
Yeah, we're children of the summer.
But it's so hot!
There's nothing wrong with that. Summer vacation, going to the mountains or the beach, having shaved ice. Not to mention all the summer festivals, too.
Speaking of summer festivals,
Yeah? What about them?
forget it. It's nothing.
It doesn't feel like nothing.
Oh, the thing is, there's one happening here. A summer festival.
Oh, right.
I was just wondering if you're planning to go.
Is that really all you wanted to say?
Of course. Not.
Well, whatever. The local summer festival, huh? Should I go?
Haven't lots of people already invited you?
True, but I don't know if I should accept.
Why?
You really don't know?
Saying that, she turned a bewitching smile onto me.
It's obviously because I'm waiting for an invitation from a certain someone.
Who are you? Huh?
I don't mind spelling it out more clearly, but then you'd look even more uncool. If you're fine with that. You went with my brother last year, didn't you? It sounded fun. I wanted to go too.
That's...
He told me so many things.
what things? Exactly.
Well, I don't know. Just many things.
It was in that moment, for some reason, everything started to make sense. I see. I think I get it now.
Huh?
Can I ask you one question?
Sure.
Do you like fireworks?
I do. They're my favorite thing in the whole wide world.
Upon hearing her answer, my suspicions were confirmed. Noriko sure had a roundabout way of doing things. As I thought, she doesn't have a crush on me. Rather than being disappointed, I was relieved. Now that I understood her motives, I knew exactly what to do.
Yahiko?
Noriko, do you want to go to the summer festival with me?
Really?
Yeah,
Yay!
I hope you're looking forward to it.
To what?
I know a secret spot where we can get the best view of the fireworks. I'm sure that's what she's been after all this time. On Saturday, we were walking around the food stalls at the festival.
Oh, there's takoyaki!
I see it.
But the hashimaki looks good as well, and I want to try the mini castella cakes too.
We could split them
I'll take you up on that.
while eating shaved ice.
Yahiko, look.
What is it?
Ooh.
Whoa, it's yellow.
I'm stained with your favorite color right now.
The way you're saying it sounds kind of wrong.
Seriously? You just have a dirty mind.
We tried some target shooting.
Ah, I missed.
You want that one, right?
Yeah, but this is pretty difficult.
Point it out. 1 round, please. Right about here. Amen. Got it! With the pop of the toy gun, the teddy bear I was aiming for fell to the ground.
Wow, that was amazing.
I'm good at stuff like this.
Yuya is too.
I know. He taught me all the tricks. In this way, we enjoyed the summer festival to the fullest.
Anyway, how did you become friends with Yuya? You have such different personalities.
I was actually bullied in middle school. So when choosing a high school, I picked a place where I didn't know anyone. I wanted it to be a fresh start. But it didn't go as well as I'd hoped. One day, when I was eating lunch alone again, Yuya started talking to me. I think he probably felt sorry that I was alone all the time.
Yeah, he is nice like that.
But that was what saved me. I finally understood the fun of not being by myself, and I gradually managed to make my own friends after that. No matter how much I thank him, it never feels like it's enough.
He thinks you're a good person too, you know. He said that genuine and kind guys like you are rare nowadays.
He said that?
I heard it with my own ears. He's the kind of guy that if he likes someone, he really likes them. And if he hates someone, he absolutely despises them. So the fact that he was willing to spend so much time with you means he likes you a lot. Like, a lot.
I'm happy to hear that.
Oh, it's almost time for the fireworks, right?
I came to this festival with Yuya last year too.
I know.
We made a promise to come the next year too, but he seems too busy to make it.
Yeah?
So I'm sorry to ask, but can you watch the fireworks together with me in his place?
I'd love to.
The fireworks were the highlight of this festival. The vicinity was crowded with people who had come early just to reserve spots for the firework display. In saying that, I've never had to come early or anything like that. After all, I have the best viewing spot all to myself. Or, it was all to myself until last year. Until Yuya. I love fireworks. It's my favorite thing in the whole wide world. But it's hard to appreciate them properly at the festival with so many people around. Want to come over to my place then? Why? I can see them super clearly from my room. And he loved the fireworks that night. Whoa! This is great! I know, right? They're so impressive, I'm getting goosebumps. They are beautiful, aren't they? Wow, I'm so lucky to be able to see this. I'm happy to have company this year too. In that case, want to watch it together next year as well? Really? Sure, it's a promise. But it was a promise he couldn't keep. The person standing next to me isn't the person who made the promise, but strangely enough, his little sister. This is the reason you wanted to visit my house, right? Did Yuya tell you?
I'm busted.
So spill.
My brother kept going around saying how he saw the most fantastic fireworks last year.
I remember how moved he was by them.
So I really wanted to see them from here too.
No problem. Any minute now. Here it comes! As we lifted our eyes to the sky, the first firework burst into beautiful bloom.
Wow, it's gorgeous.
Right?
It's so big and clear from here.
Noriko's wide eyes were fixed on the night sky. She seemed mesmerized by the sight. The fireworks rose into the sky one after another, bathing the surroundings in a beautiful light. I felt a soft breeze brush across my skin. The girl standing beside me, illuminated by the fireworks, seemed like she was glowing. Her cheeks pink with excitement, she never took her eyes off the sky. Just when I caught myself staring at Noriko instead of the fireworks, my phone rang. It was Yuya. Hello? What's up? Hey, Yahiko! Today's the summer festival, right? You're probably watching the fireworks right now. I just feel sorry I couldn't be there. I'm watching them. Noriko's with me. Huh? You're with Noriko? Really? Yes, really. Do you have a problem with that? I mean, we're technically alone in my room, but we're definitely not doing anything weird. Well, that's not what I care about. Who invited who? I asked her to come over. Is that so? And Noriko actually agreed? Don't get the wrong idea. It's your fault, you know? It was all because you told her about how you saw the best fireworks from my room. She was following me around all this time because she wanted to see them from here too. So I kind of had no choice. Don't you know there's a jinx that comes with those particular fireworks? You didn't know, and you invited her to your place? No helping it now. You have to take responsibility even if you had no idea. Can't let a girl down after all. What are you talking about? Listen up. People say that if you watch those fireworks with the opposite sex, the two of you will be tied together for the rest of your life. Plus, she has friends who live close by, so it's not like she actually needs to come over to your place specifically. The fact that she wanted to watch the fireworks from your room and nowhere else? You know what it means, right? Huh? I suddenly felt like I was burning up. After all, she likes pretty much all the same things I like. The same goes for fireworks too. Oh, and don't worry. I have no romantic feelings for you at all. But that's just me. Anyway, I'm gonna hang up before Noriko gets mad. Bye, Yahiko. See you when I get back. With that, Yuya ended the call. Noriko and I were alone in the room together. Now that I knew her true intentions, I felt that fact more acutely than before.
Don't stand in the corner, Yahiko. Let's watch together. I'm so happy. I've wanted to watch these fireworks with you for a long time.
Right.
By the way, there's some rumors about these fireworks. Have you heard anything? You haven't, right?
No, I know nothing. Nothing at all.
That's fine. Please stay ignorant for a little while more.
Looking at her happily humming a little tune to herself, I didn't know how to feel. To a romance first-timer like me, this situation is too much to handle. You're telling me that this cute and beautiful girl might actually like me? Seriously, what do I do now? My cries for help were drowned out by the deafening noise of the fireworks. But at least this way, the girl beside me won't hear the sound of my suddenly racing heart. Probably. What happened, Dad? Why suddenly call me here?
Shingo, at the company, you address me as president. Also, speak more politely.
What was your purpose in calling me to your office today, President?
How old are you now?
25 years old?
I see, you're already 25.
May I ask why you're bringing up my age?
I'm thinking about setting up a blind date.
For who?
Is there anyone else standing in this room?
I'm sorry, but I refuse.
You think I would allow you to?
Cut it out, Dad. I already let you tell me which university to attend and where to work. Shouldn't I at least be able to marry who I want?
No.
Why not?
You were born to inherit this company. I didn't raise you to put individual interests over the greater good, Shingo Mamiya. It's your duty to expand the company and protect the jobs of all our employees. That's why you're going on the blind date, though it's with the daughter of a rival company. By forming a partnership through marriage, it'll strengthen our position in the industry significantly.
And what about what I want?
Have I ever, even a single time, made you think it mattered what you wanted?
Those words hurt me deeply. I'm done.
Watch your tone, young man.
I might be your son, but that doesn't make me your property. I don't have to listen to what you say.
Shingo, come back once you've calmed down.
I didn't answer. I couldn't. I was biting my lips so hard, I tasted iron in my mouth. I'm sure it's bleeding. I'll probably have an ulcer tomorrow. I turned on my heel and left without a word. Shit. He's always like this. Always with his hands behind his back, looking down on everyone as if he's standing above all of them. He picked my university, and my workplace has been decided since before I was born. When he caught wind of my innocent childhood dream of being a soccer player, he made sure to shatter it immediately. I'm basically his puppet. My whole life has been controlled by my father. But the sad thing is, I don't know how else to live. I'll most likely accept the whole arranged marriage thing in the end, too. I hated myself the most for giving in so easily. At that moment, I saw a girl around the same age as me standing in the middle of the pavement and looking around. What's going on? She lost? Is there something wrong?
Huh?
I'm asking if you're lost.
You are?
I would say I have no bad intentions, but I have no way to prove that. Sorry. If you're in trouble or something, I'd be glad to help. If you're okay, I'll stop pestering you and leave.
You're a pretty strange guy, huh?
You think so?
I really do.
Well, sorry for that. I know I don't quite act the same as most people do.
Are you from a rich family?
Why would you think that?
I mean, that's quite high-end fabric for a simple dress shirt.
I see. You have a good eye. It's impressive how you were able to tell with just a single glance.
My name is Ayane Satozaki.
I'm Shingo Mamiya.
And what's your affiliation with the Mamiya Corporation?
You know us?
It's famous after all. I think this is enough to prove that you're not trying to kidnap me.
Are you sure you want to believe me just like that? I could have been lying about my surname, you know.
Well, were you?
No.
And I'm choosing to trust your words.
So, Satozaki.
Call me Ayane.
Ayane then.
You don't need to sound so hesitant. You're older than me, aren't you?
I'm 25.
I'll be 24 this year.
Are you working?
I'm still a university student, so no need to be so wary of me.
Got it. So what were you doing before, Ayane?
I'm here to do some research, but I guess I don't know the place as well as I should.
Field work, huh? I used to do that too. She's visiting places related to her research subject to observe the subject directly where possible and interview the related parties.
You've done something like this before, Shingo?
I did a lot of field work with my classes and professors while in university. Those were good days. But I didn't know there was anything worth researching in this area.
It's a personal project of mine.
I see.
By the way, are you very familiar with things around here?
Fairly. This is where I was born and raised, after all.
It's the middle of a weekday right now, though. Aren't you supposed to be at work?
I actually ran away from work today.
Is that okay?
No, it's not okay at all.
But you're laughing.
It's nothing to laugh about either, but don't you ever have moments where you just want to be free?
I understand. What you're saying is that you're free right now, aren't you?
Bold assumption.
So are you?
Well, I guess I have nothing to do.
Great timing then. Could you please show me around?
Huh?
You said you would help me out if I was in trouble, didn't you? I heard it with my own ears.
I did say that.
And does a man go back on his word?
No.
So it's decided.
This was how, completely unexpectedly, I ended up spending the whole day with Ayane Satozaki. Nothing big happened. It was just the two of us going to different places together. But to me, it was a very special day. Because she was hungry, I brought her to a diner owned by one of my friends. Are you sure you're fine with one of my regular spots? I could still bring you to a fancier place if you want.
Oh, I don't mind at all. I don't like restaurants where I have to sit up straight and look my best all the time. I'm much more comfortable at a place where the water is self-service and no one will judge me.
What a coincidence! I feel the same way. You're going to love it here. Hey, big crowd today? So. Liar! It's buzzing in here. We just got over the afternoon rush. Sit wherever you like. You don't usually bring girls here. I picked her up just now. Still such a flirt, Shin.
You two are really close, aren't you?
Yeah, he's my best friend.
Hello.
Hi! Man, you're so cute. You seem younger than us. What's your name?
It's Ayane Satozaki.
My friend here's a good guy, Ayane. Don't be too hard on him.
I'll do my best. Right then, what should I eat?
The store itself might look like a bit of a dump, but all the food is delicious. What are you calling a dump? I'll have you know, old-fashioned places like this are few and far between nowadays. You're the one always complaining about wanting to renovate, though. I will if you sponsor me, rich boy. Sure, I'll give you $1 billion. In cash, please. But you have to pay me back with 10% interest.
You two really are good friends, huh?
Of course, we've known each other since our elementary days, after all.
That's a long time. What was Shingo like as a child?
You sure you want to know?
Please tell me.
Go easy, please. Shin's always been really considerate, even as a kid. When my parents opened this diner, we would sometimes get low ratings on gourmet apps from all the Karens and Kevins, you know? That kind of thing grates on a child's mind. Especially because I saw how hard my parents worked to put good food on the plate. But Shin told me that despite all the famous restaurants he's eaten at, this diner still has the most delicious food. He insisted that he knew the best, since he's been to all the expensive places too, and I was kind of happy to hear it. We've been best friends ever since.
Is that so? How unexpected.
What is?
Nothing. I'm just surprised that you were like this even as a child.
The core of a person doesn't just change when he grows up, you know?
Aw, are you shy?
No, I'm not. I'll have a fried chicken set.
Oh, sounds delicious. I've been trying to decide between that and the ginger pork set.
Good choice. I'll give you a piece of my chicken, so feel free to get the pork.
Yay! I'll have the pork then, please.
1 fried chicken set and 1 ginger pork set coming right up. They'll be just a minute.
This chicken is fried so well.
Right?
This is definitely worth a thumbs up on all the apps. The pickles and the miso soup hold their own too.
So you like it?
I love it. Thank you for bringing me here.
Ayane took her time and savored every single bite. See you later, dude. Oh, Shin, hold on a moment. What? There's actually something I'm worried about. But never mind, forget it. The only thing I'm good at is cooking delicious food anyway. Come back whenever you get hungry again, bro. Yeah, I'll be back to make fun of you soon. We walked out of there with full bellies and happy hearts.
Now that we're done with lunch, where should we go next?
Wait, you should get started on your fieldwork.
I already have, though.
Don't lie. All you've done so far is eat.
But it was a really meaningful meal.
Say, can you tell me what exactly you're researching? I could be more helpful if I knew.
It's a secret.
Say,
Because if I tell you, it'll influence my findings.
really?
Yep.
Next, we headed to my old high school. At Ayane's request, of course.
So, you were driven down this road to school every day in a limousine, right?
And what makes you think I'd do something like that?
You didn't? But isn't that how boys in rich families normally go to school?
I cycled to school every day for 3 years.
Liar.
I'm telling the truth. I had really muscly legs back then, thanks to that. We chatted lazily about other silly things as we walked.
So, this is your high school?
Yeah, it's the middle of a weekday right now though, so I can't give you an inside tour.
Oh, no worries. Did you like high school?
It was a school my father chose for me, but I guess I did end up enjoying it.
Any girlfriends?
No comment.
Come on.
I had one, but we broke up.
Why?
We talked about going to the same university together. But right before the exams, the renowned professor that I had planned to study under resigned. And I had no choice but to go to a different university. I'd failed to go against my father once again, and I think she gave up on me. There are many things I only have now due to the family I was born in. But there are just as many things I've lost. Only God knows whether it'll all be worth it in the end. Are you satisfied? Shall we go to the next place then? We took the bus to our next destination. I ended up giving my seat to an old lady who got on halfway. Please, sit here. She wasn't grateful.
What are you trying to say? Do I look so weak that I can't even stand on my own 2 feet?
That's not...
I'll have you know I'm still in the prime of health.
Don't worry about her, Shingo. You were just trying to do the right thing.
You're really nice, INA, but I'm fine. I'm used to this kind of thing by now.
Well, if you're sure.
I believe you're strong enough to stand on your own. But I also believe you're a kind person who would have given up your seat to me when I was a kid. Just think of it as me paying you back. It's my turn now to give up my seat to those who need it more. I didn't mean to cause offense.
If you're putting it that way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to sit for a while. Thank you.
Wow, well done.
INA gave me a mini round of applause. I brought her to a small shrine in the suburbs. It was only here where she seemed like she was doing a little research. She read the signboard carefully and was very interested in the history of the place. Now that I think of it, this might be the first time properly reading the signboard.
But haven't you been here lots of times?
I wasn't too concerned with my prayers back then.
What did you used to pray for?
For my mother.
Your mother?
She got really sick when I was a child and died when I was in middle school. At that age, the only thing I could do was pray. So I would cycle here every day after school. I prayed so hard for her to get better, though I guess it was all meaningless in the end.
No, I don't think it was.
How so?
At the very least, I'm sure you gave her a little more happiness in her final days. Even if your prayers didn't work, your feelings definitely reached her.
I never thought of it that way.
Right? Oh, it's a priestess. Oh, she's so pretty.
Excuse me, can I have an amulet, please?
Huh? You're getting one?
Here, for you.
What's this?
It's meant for academic achievement, so that your research goes well.
And you're just giving it to me?
Who else? I'm not a student anymore.
Thank you.
We completed the full prayer procedure at the shrine. Each of us contributed 500 yen to the offering box. And then we bowed twice and clapped our hands together twice. We prayed in silence with our hands together. One final bow, and we were done.
What did you pray for this time?
Nothing big.
Even though you looked so serious while doing it?
I told you that I ran away from work today, right?
Yeah.
That was a lie. I was running from my father, not from work. As you know, my family runs quite a big company. And they've raised me to be their one and only heir. My job has been decided since before I was born. And despite my objections, I've obeyed everything my father has said, until now.
I see. So what happened today?
Now that I've gotten used to working at the company, he's turning his sights to my marriage. Basically, he's setting me up on a blind date.
You don't like the girl?
I don't even know who she is, neither her name nor what she looks like. I don't want to get married to someone I barely know.
I wouldn't either.
I know, right? But I'll most likely go to the blind date in the end. It's how my life's always been. I don't know how else to live.
And you're fine with that?
No, that's why I ran away. The smallest of rebellions.
If you don't want to, why don't you just refuse?
Easy for you to say.
It's rude to the girl you're meeting as well, you know. You wouldn't be the only one getting married after all.
I suppose you're right.
I'm just telling you what I'd do.
You're such a strong person, Ayane.
I just treasure myself more than my family. I guess that makes me a selfish person in my own right. Come on, the day's not over yet.
The sun shining like a halo behind her was dazzling. After that, we visited many other places. I brought her to a few local attractions and some other places that held meaningful memories for me. Along the way, I told her all about my past. She looked like she was enjoying herself immensely the whole time. Seeing her enjoyment, I realized I was having fun too. Finally, the time came for us to part.
This was a great day. I explored everything I wanted to and gathered some valuable research thanks to you. So thank you.
Say, which university do you go to?
And why are you asking?
If you don't mind, would you like to meet again?
Don't tell me you've fallen in love with me.
Maybe I have.
Huh? Seriously? But you're going on a blind date soon, aren't you?
Yeah.
So, I guess it's impossible. And I won't date a guy who would marry a girl he doesn't like for his family.
I'll meet her and say no.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't have to. But as I said before, if you don't want to marry her, just tell her so.
And your answer to my confession?
They'll see each other again.
Leaving those words behind, she left quickly. Whether she was telling the truth about seeing each other again, I wonder. But either way, I've made my decision. I'm going to go against my father for the first time in my life. Because I finally found someone worth doing it for.
Are you sure you don't even want to know her name or face?
Yeah, because I'm going to reject the marriage no matter what she looks like.
What I want to know is what kind of woman managed to seduce you.
Don't talk about her like that. You're always treating me like a child. Surely you can't blame me for doing something selfish for once.
Do I need to remind you of my conditions? You'll be the one to reject the arrangement.
And I also have to find a way to bring more benefits to our company beyond what this marriage would have accomplished. I know.
I'm only agreeing because you seem motivated enough to follow through.
Thank you. And then my blind date walked into the room.
Hello, Shingo. Nice to meet you. It's been a while.
Ayane? I was shocked! The girl standing there was the same girl I fell in love with on that day!
What's this? You know Satosaki?
He helped me out with some field work before.
Right. Fieldwork. You never told me exactly what your research topic was.
I was researching my future husband, of course. I was planning to explore the place where you grew up. The kind of place you were raised in, what you usually eat, what friends you have. And even what you were thinking. You told me everything. It was a huge help.
You knew your blind date was me?
Of course I did. That's why I was so accepting when I heard of this arranged marriage. What's your opinion? Oh, but we can only get married when I graduate university.
You said I could tell you if I don't want to marry you, right?
I did?
I meant that as a mild jab, but she took it in her stride. But I guess I like that about her as well. I love you. Please marry me.
Yes, I'll marry you.
So I ended up following my father's orders again. But it's completely different from how it's been until now. This time, instead of just going along with the flow, this is a decision I made myself. And well, my father looks more surprised than I've ever seen him before. I guess I can take that as a win.